News just trickling in. Blast in Ludhiana court complex. On the third floor, there has been a bomb blast at the Ludhiana court complex. The police has rushed to the spot for the moment, is all we know at the moment. What we know right now is that there has been a blast. This has happened in Ludhiana sports complex. It has happened on the third floor and that the police has rushed to the spot. More details awaited. Manjeet Sehgal is now joining us for the latest. Manjeet, we've brought our viewers up to speed with the latest development coming in that there has been a blast. It's happened on the third floor. The police has now rushed to the spot. What more do we know about this blast for the moment?
Well, Chetty, this blast took off a short while ago. Though the details are very sketchy, but police has rushed to the spot. This blast took place at second story. This is a sixth-story building. And we are also keeping an eye on the cause of the blast. It is still not ascertained.
Establish that connection to Manjeet in just about a bit, who's got a little more details on this particular blast. But this is news that is trickling in. We'll get you more that there has been a blast. It has happened in the Ludhiana court complex. This blast has taken place on the third floor. And the police for now has rushed to the spot. As far as injury or casualty is concerned, we're still awaiting details. Visuals on your screens right now of the chaos that is ensuing outside Ludhiana court complex. First up, visuals coming in on your screen, and Manjeet will get us up to speed with more details. We can't for the moment confirm whether there have been any injuries or casualties, but what we can confirm is that one, there's been a blast. This blast has taken place at the Ludhiana court complex. It has happened on the third floor, and for the moment you can see a lot of people gathered outside where the blast has taken place, and the police has rushed to the spot as well. Who's behind it and more details will be revealed as we go along the way. This news is just coming in at the moment. Manjeet is back with us on the phone line. Manjeet, what more do we know? Do we know anything about the casualties or injuries that have been caused?
Well, Chetty, no details about the casualties are available. Police has rushed to the spot and people are in panic. We can also see in the visuals that some type of smoke is coming out of the second story. So investigations are currently on. It is still not known what was the reason, how the blast was caused, and whether this was a normal blast. Even people were found speaking that this could be a cylinder blast, but the exact cause of the blast is still not known, and police has yet to reveal the cause of the blast. But the people who are in the fort are in panic and rushing out of the court building.
There is a possibility that this is a cylinder blast and not really a bomb blast, and we're not here to make any conjectures on that front at the moment. Details are still awaited, Manjeet, on that front?
Yes, the cause of this blast is still not known, but the people who were rushing out of the court were found saying in the visuals that this could be a cylinder blast, but the police has yet to reveal, yet to find the cause of the blast. The team is already on the job. Even the officials are silent about speaking on this the blast. But
does an emergency personnel, have they made their way? Because obviously it's happened on the third floor. There would be people. What's the situation looking like?
Well, the situation is calm, but the police officers are already on the spot. They have rushed and people are coming out of the court complex. The exact reason behind the blast is still not known, whether this was a cylinder blast or...
All right, there's news flashing on your screens right now that we're picking up that one dead and one injured in this blast, and cops have rushed to the blast spot in Ludhiana court. So that's the information we're flashing on your screens at the moment. Latest coming in that one person has been found dead, one person has been injured. This is a blast in Ludhiana court complex. We do not know the nature of this blast. It could perhaps also be a cylinder blast, but that's something that the police will ascertain once the investigation is thoroughly over. The blast has taken place on the third floor and the police has rushed to the spot The blast has taken place in a washroom is what we are picking up, and one person is dead, another person injured. This is the information coming in at the moment, and the police, as you can see, is on the spot, and there are a lot of people gathered right outside the blast site. Manjeet still continues to be with us. Manjeet, we're getting more information that one person has succumbed to injuries, one person has been found dead, and this blast has taken place in a washroom. Any more information we're getting which is verified at the moment?
Well, JP, as I said, the details are very sketchy, but this blast was heard by many people who were in the court. Some of the courts were also functioning, and people were seen coming out of the blast. It is still not known why and how this blast was caused, but people were found saying that the blast could have been caused by a cylinder, or the police is already on the spot to find out the exact cause of the blast. But the people who are in and around the court are in panic and are in fact waiting the police officials to reveal the exact cause of the blast.
Some correction coming in at the moment. The blast has taken place on the second floor and not the third. Apologies, viewers. It has taken place on the second floor. I repeat, we just got that information that has come in, that the blast has happened on the second floor of the Ludhiana court complex. Manjeet, is the evacuation currently on of the people who could perhaps be in that complex?
Well, Chetty, people have already come out of the court complex. The good thing is that there was a strike call given by the advocates today. So only a few people were in the court complexes. The court was not in full swing. So people have already come out of the court complex, and police has reached on the spot and is trying to find out the exact cause of the blast. But the good thing is that only a few people were in the court, as the advocates of this court had given a strike call.
Right. So I just want to encapsulate the latest that is coming in. No conjectures for the moment. We don't know the nature of the blast as yet. The blast is taking place at the Ludhiana court complex. It's taken place on the second floor of this complex. The police is at the moment at the spot. The evacuation activity is underway. The blast has taken place in a washroom. One person has succumbed and another person is injured. We'll get some more reactions for you as well of the eyewitness accounts too, because Manjeet has been tracking these developments rather very closely. Manjeet, you ended up speaking to the eyewitnesses as well. What are you picking up for the moment? Is the situation under control?
Well, Chetty, the situation is under the control. This blast took place at the second story. As I told that the advocates had given a strike call, so only a few people were inside the court complex, and most of them have come out of the court complex. Police is already on the spot. We can see a smoke coming out of the second story. The exact cause of the blast is still not known. Police officers are already on their job. Only they will be able to tell after the forensic examination of the site from where the blast took place, what was the cause behind. But people were heard saying that this could be a cylinder blast, but more details are awaited.
It is saying more details are awaited, and right now we're cutting to the live visuals that are coming in from Ludhiana. Listen in.
बंदा मरिया पे मैं खुद देख के आया डेड बॉडी में हाथ ला के आया डेड बॉडी में हाथ ला के
See, there's inside this court complex, and the live visuals are on your screens right now. The evacuation process is underway. One person is already dead, one injured, and we do not know as yet the nature of this blast. That's still to be ascertained. This is the Ludhiana court blast we are talking about, and live visuals from inside Ludhiana court on your screens.